Hi, Tao. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm good too. Okay, so another day,
Mm,
another day for our lesson now. So let me share the screen to you now if you are ready. Are you ready now, Tao?
yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, okay. So let me share the screen. Wait
Yes.
just for a while. Okay, wait, real listening. Okay, I hope you can see the screen, Tao. Can you see it?
Not yet.
Oh, okay, just a moment. I have to share that one again. What happened? Okay, it's there. Okay, what about this time? Can you see
It's
it
okay.
now?
It's
Yeah,
okay.
okay. So we are going to continue answering,
Mm,
okay, our vocabulary for, of course, for finance. Okay, it's all about words in when it comes to internet banking. So we are now on letter C. So the following from 1 to 8 are all verbs. So that means these are all action word. So
mm,
we are going to match the nouns here on the right side. So nouns are from A up to H. Okay, so number one has been given to us. So if you're talking about access, that means we need to have an access to the internet. Okay, so access to the internet. Now, if we talk about carry, what do you think would be that one, Tao? When you say carry, so what do you
yeah.
think would be is carry?
A wrist.
Okay, carry a wrist. Yes, so that would be correct. Okay, so carry a wrist. So if you're talking about you need to carry something that could be, it can be become successful or it will not become successful, that would be a risk. So you are going to carry a risk. Next, what about number three? Click on. So what are you going to click on?
Click on an icon.
Okay, click on an icon. So that would be letter, letter.
Letter E.
Okay, wait. Number three, that would be letter E. That's correct. So click an icon. So what are you are going to click? You need to click an icon. That's correct. What about number four? If you say enter, input, key in, type in. Actually, all of these things are synonymous. That means these are also the same in meaning. So if you
Mm,
try to enter, if you try to input, the key in, the type in. So what are we going to enter? What are we going to input? So that would be,
be a password.
that's correct. So we have to input or enter a password. Number five, fall into. So fall into. That means, let's say for example, if you have money and then you were going to use that one um, in not so important things, so that money falls into the blank. So falls into or fall into the, what do you think, Tao?
Mm,
So fall into.
I don't know.
Okay, so it should be fall into the wrong hands.
What does
Okay?
it mean?
Okay, when we are talking about fall into, that means if you are going to spend the money
Mm,
in not so important spending, let's say for example, you just have to spend your money with the things that are not so important, so that money falls into the wrong hands. Okay, so
mm,
like for example, something that came from above, so it falls down. Okay, it falls down. So if you're talking about that one, that would be a literal meaning. But if we're talking about money, So that fall into the wrong hands. So that money fall into the wrong hands. Okay?
Mm.
Or that means you got that money, but you spend that one incorrectly, or you spend that, or you buy something that is not so important. So that fall into the wrong hands. Okay? Next. When
Mm.
we say make, so what do we make?
Make an electronic payment.
Yes, so we have to make an electronic payment. So that
Mm.
would be correct. Okay, next. Pay. So what do we pay?
Pay a bill online.
Yes, so we need to pay a bill online. And the last but not the least, of course, transfer. So what do we transfer?
Transfer funds.
That's correct. So we transfer funds. Okay, very good job, Tao.
Yes.
Next, in letter D, let's try to match the words on the left, 1 to 6, with the words on the right.
Mm.
Okay, so when we say a high, so what is that a high blank? So a high,
A high interest rate.
no.
No.
Okay, so a high
High level
level of
of security.
security.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, if you're talking about, let's say, for example, a certain in why do we choose a bank? Okay, that is that can what is one that can protect our money. Okay, that can secure our money. Okay, so that is showing that particular bank a high level of security. So that means if we are going to choose a bank, okay, uh, to let our money to be put in that bank, so we need to choose a high level of security. Next, what about number 2? A low risk of.
A fraud.
Yes. So a low risk of fraud. So again, if you're talking about fraud, that means it's going to be a scam, right?
Mm.
Fraud is a scam. So other term for the word fraud is a scam. So we don't want to be scam. Okay?
Scams.
Yeah. Okay, so therefore we need to find a bank that has a high level of security, because sometimes bank can there would be a lot of fraud or scam sometimes. Okay, especially when it comes to money. Next, number 3, an internet only. So an internet only. So that would be.
I don't know this
Okay,
word.
so that would be an internet only, that would be savings account, right? So an
Mm.
internet only savings account. Okay, next, offer higher than the average.
Interest rate.
Yes, okay. So in a certain bank, we need to remember that we need to choose a bank that offer a higher than the average interest rates. Okay, next, number 5. Outside. So,
Business. Business
yes, so
hours.
outside business hours. So business hours could be, it should be 8 hours a day, right? So that would be business hours sometimes. But I don't know. Here in the Philippines, our bank here operates from 9 o'clock in the morning until 5.
Oh.
Para ano, 9 o'clock just until 3. So the bank closes until 3 p.m. But they still open to do the transactions from 3 up to 5. So
Mm.
employees will going to go out by 5.
Mm.
Okay? But bank transactions or business hours, it's just only from 9 up to 3 p.m. I don't know in Vietnam.
in Vietnam is from the transaction operated
Yeah.
from 8
Oh,
uh,
from 8
8 a.m.
up
uh,
to
up to 4
p.m.
p.m. Yes,
Oh, okay. And then employees will going to go out by 4,
go out by no by
by
5.
5.
Yes,
Okay.
they have a 1
1
hour
hour
to
to do
yes,
their report,
yes,
right?
yes, yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, actually here in the Philippines it's going to be 9 up to 3 only, and then from
Mm,
3 to 5, so they have 2 hours preparing for their transaction report.
mm,
Okay? Yeah.
yes,
Next, what about number 6? When we say vulnerable, of course,
vulnerable to
that would
fraud.
be yes. So sometimes money is vulnerable to fraud. Okay, because it's money. So sometimes people will going to take advantage of that particular money. So therefore, they will going to think of a scam. Okay,
Mm,
in
yes,
order to get your money. So that is what we call vulnerable to fraud. That's why in choosing a bank, we should have to choose a bank that
mm,
is legit, right?
yes,
That is not to scam our money. Yeah, because actually here in the Philippines, Tao,
mm,
there are a lot of people who's going to go to your house,
mm,
okay, and then they will going to present themselves that, oh, I am a bank manager
mm,
and I want you to, the reason why I'm here because I wanted you um, to have a bank transaction with our bank with a
mm,
very minimal, let's say, for example, balance, something like
mm,
that. So you just need to pay only this particular amount of money.
mm,
So, yes, so in that particular, that would be a scam, okay? So
mm,
if people will going to pay what happened to their money. So it will be gone, right?
mm,
Because
yes,
that people will going to take away that money. Because that people or that man or that person is not an employee of the bank. So he is
yes,
just scamming,
mm,
right? That's
yes,
why we have to be careful if someone will go to your house and present themselves as a bank employee where
mm,
in fact they are not because the bank, okay, or managers of the bank doesn't go to your house,
mm,
right?
yes,
All transactions can be done inside the bank only,
mm,
but not outside business hours.
mm,
Okay, because outside business hours is not considered a valid business hours already. Okay?
yes,
Okay, so that will be it. Okay, so we're done already with the internet banking. So on the next time after our lesson, we will
mm,
going to study about
mortgage,
mortgages. Yes,
mortgage,
mortgages, okay?
yes,
So we are going to move on to our, of course, lesson. Okay,
mm,
formal lesson. Okay, so it's in here. Unit number 5. So
mm,
the title of our lesson is all about you should go to the police.
mm,
Okay? Now, it's very true that if we have any problems, let's say for example, if we may encounter something that's, let's say, if we are scammed by someone, so where we usually go? Do we go to the police or do
mm,
we report it to the authorities like the bank, okay, because we were scammed, okay? So what are we going to do with this one? Okay? So this one is a very good lesson or a very good topic because we can learn something from here that if
yes,
we have problems, so where can we go?
mm,
Okay? Where
yes,
we have to report. if we encountered some problem, right? Okay.
Yes.
So get ready to listen and to speak. Now, you are lost in a strange city. Let's say, for example, um, have you known that there would be a plane crash, okay, in somewhere in the somewhere in the Middle East. So there would be a plane crash.
Nepal.
Yes, okay. So there would be a lot of people
Yes.
who are,
80 city
yes,
A, city A people
yes,
maybe
68
die.
people. Yeah, okay. And they keep on searching for that
Yes.
particular passengers of that particular plane. Okay.
Yes.
And oh, so that would be scary, right? So that would be
Yes.
scary. So that's one of the reason why, one of the reason why I don't want to
Ah,
to keep on
really.
traveling. Yeah,
Oh,
because of
yes.
that. Because it's my fear. Actually, I have a fear of
The
heights. I have
high.
a fear
Yes.
of heights actually.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, especially if we are on top na already there. So
Mm.
that's my fear. But anyway, let's go back with our lesson. Now, supposing if you are lost in a strange city wherein you don't know that particular city, okay?
Mm.
And then you were lost in there, okay?
Yes.
And which of the following would you do? So let's try to check them. Okay. Number one, are you going to buy a map if you were lost in that particular city? So are you going to buy a map?
Mm.
Maybe yes, or what do you think?
But no.
Okay, no. Ask someone in a shop?
No.
No. Phone a friend if you're
No.
lost, huh? Okay. So yes, you said yes.
For a friend, go to
Uh-huh.
police?
I know. Phone a friend. Is that yes or no?
No.
Ah, no. Okay, so we have to erase that. Okay, next. What about are you going to ask a policeman if you are
Uh,
lost in a strange city?
yes.
So are you going to ask a policeman? Okay. Keep walking if you are lost.
Maybe.
Okay. So your answer in here is maybe. So you are
Okay.
just going to keep on
Yes.
walking. So what happened to you if you
Yes.
are just going to keep on walking? Okay, but your answer is maybe, so we will not going to check that one because it's maybe, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now, you are also correct, right? Because if you are lost in a strange city, so the best thing that you should do is
Ah.
to go to the police station, right? Okay. But the question is, Tao,
Yes.
let's say you are lost in, let's say, for example, in a
Oh.
place that there would be no people who couldn't understand your language.
Yes.
Let's say, for example, you were lost in Saudi Arabia,
Mm.
and then in that particular area in Saudi, all of the people there are natives. So
Mm.
they don't know how to speak English,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
right? So
Yes.
if you are going to report to the policeman, how are you going to explain to them that
Mm.
you are lost?
Mm.
So
Mm.
are you going to do the sign language?
No.
like you are just going to go like do like this, that do something like that, right? Because they don't know how to understand English, right?
Yes.
Okay. But of course, it's very necessary that when you lost, the first thing that you should have to do is you need to go to the policeman, right? And
Yes.
ask their help. Now,
Mm.
if they couldn't understand you, your language maybe, or they couldn't understand English, so you just maybe just write it down, right?
Mm.
Okay, just write it down. Oh, I'm lost. Where am I going to go? Okay,
Mm.
what is this place, right?
Mm.
So the
Mm.
most important thing to us would be, okay, so what do you think would be the things that you should ask, Tao? So ask for, okay, number one, the place, right? What
Mm.
is this place? It's very important. Okay, so when we are talking about the place, name of the city,
Mm.
okay, of course, you have to ask also what country you are. Okay,
Mm. Mm.
yeah. And then after that one, okay, you have to also to ask them, do you know, or if someone can understand, okay, English, because English is an international
Yes.
language. Yes, so
Yes.
that means even when you go around the world, you can
Mm.
use English because English is an international language. So it's very important to ask them
Mm.
if someone can understand, there would be someone here that can understand English. So
Mm.
it's very important to ask that. Okay. And then you are going to ask for help. Okay.
Mm.
Why? What's the reason why do you need to ask for help? Because you have to tell them that I'm
Lost.
lost. Okay? So
Yes.
I'm lost. So those are the most important things that you
Mm.
should have to tell the policeman. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, if okay, this is just only my own opinion. If you are going to
Mm.
ask me, Tao,
Yes.
for me, I will not going to go to the policeman first,
Mm.
but instead
By
I will
map.
buy map.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so I will buy a map and maybe I just have to study them. Okay,
Mm.
and then maybe I can ask someone there, like for
Mm.
example, if you are in a shop, but of course be careful.
Mm.
Sometimes, okay, sometimes when you ask people, they will
Mm.
going to take advantage of you, especially if you are a foreigner, right?
Yes.
So you should have to be very careful in asking them questions
Mm.
because sometimes they will make fool of you, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so we wouldn't know. So therefore, you should have to very careful. So maybe you just have to ask a person that is you can trust too. Let's say, for
Mm.
example, um, a girl, or maybe a maybe like for example, a shop owner. Okay, the
Mm.
owner of that shop, or let's say for example a sales lady or a sales clerk in that shop, so you can ask them, okay, but do not ask people that is just outside the shop because
Mm.
sometimes they will going to take advantage of foreigner. Okay,
Yes.
okay, so that would be it. Now, if of course you are not familiar with that particular city, if you will go, that this would be the problem if you were going to buy a map and then you are not familiar of that city, that would also be a problem, right?
Mm.
So that's the best thing to do is ask a policeman. Okay,
Yes.
so that
Yes.
would be the best thing to do. Okay, next, you leave your wallet on a train when you are abroad.
Mm.
So which of the following would you do? So let's try to tick them. Now, the situation is you leave, okay, your wallet on the train. So
Mm.
what are you going to do? Phone the railway station? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Are you going to go to the police station?
Mm.
What do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, yes.
Go to your embassy.
No.
No. Phone your insurance company.
Insurance company? No.
No, because there is no relationship with that
Yes.
one
Not
wallet,
related.
right?
Yes.
Okay, are you going to phone your family?
No. What if for?
Yes, and they will be going to what? They will be going to what is one? They will going to be sad also, right? If they knew that your wallet has been you leave your wallet, right?
Yes.
So it's not unadvisable to phone your family and tell them that you leave your wallet on a train because they
Yeah.
they they couldn't do something about that, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so that would be correct. Okay,
Mm. Yes.
have to phone the railway because that would be their obligation because it's the train.
Friend. Yes.
Okay. And then, if ever, okay, um, actually, if you were going to go to the police station, they couldn't help you with that because the concern is all about your wallet.
Be,
So,
be, before maybe there's someone get my wallet and
yes.
they send to police station.
Yes. So
Mm.
maybe you just have to report that one, but they will not going to do something about that. So you just have to report that maybe someone who stole my
Mm.
wallet on the train already. That's why I am reporting it.
Mm.
Okay? Okay, but the best thing to do is you need to report that one
Always.
first, or you
Mm.
need to phone that one first on the railway, that informing them that I leave my wallet on the train. Now,
Mm.
what are the informations that you should have to inform them when you call them? Okay, so you should have to inform them about your wallet. Okay, the reason why you are going to phone them because of wallet or lost wallet. So that's the reason, right? Lost or not lost, but you left your wallet on the train. And then you have to what? Describe. Okay? Describe your wallet. So that would be a very good thing. Description of your wallet, right? Let's say it's blue, okay? Or something that has a letter in it or something like that, okay? And how much and what are the things that's inside your wallet. So that would be a very good description. Then aside from that, okay, um, you have to tell them about the time, okay, the time that you left your wallet. So it's very important. And then the time, day, okay, so what
Mm.
day is that, and date. So it's very important to inform the railway station. Railway, what is one? We call them as the one that is in charge in the railway station. Okay? So that would be it. So that they will going to make an a search on that train. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so that would be it. And the question would be, what would you do first and why, Tao? So what would you do first and why? So you are going to do, of course, the first thing to do is to phone the railway station. Okay, so we
Mm.
already answered that one, right? Why? Because that would be their concern. You just have to go to the police station if someone already stole your wallet. Okay?
Mm.
If the
Yes.
railway station in charge couldn't already find your wallet, so that's the time that you should have to go to the police station and ask for your help Okay, so that they can make a blatter report. You have to blatter that one, you have to report that one to the police station and also describe your wallet. Okay? Okay. That would be the best thing to do. Okay. Next.
Mm.
Do you have any questions so far, Toy?
No, no.
No. Okay. Now let's try to do the listening, saying what happened. Now, so this one is now the thing that you should have to do if someone, okay? Let's say, for example, if you lost something or what you witness, okay, what you saw, okay? So saying what happened, okay?
Yes.
Okay, because this one is the best thing in order for you to say what happened. Okay?
Mm.
Because it can help you also to report something. Okay? So
Yes.
let's try to listen to the audio number 34. Arnold is studying English in Birmingham. He talks to his teacher David about the weekend. Look at the pictures above. What do you think happened? Listen and check your ideas. So let's try to listen. City number 34. Oh, why we don't have city 34? Oh, oh, we don't have a CD number 34.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's not included in here. Okay, so we cannot do this one now, right? Because
Yes.
yeah, we don't have a CD number 34, so we don't know what happened, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now let's try to do this one. So listen again. Of course, we cannot.
Mm.
So are these sentences below true or false? Correct the ones that is or that are false. Okay. So if you try to look at that one, of course, that would be okay. Number one is false. Actually, Arnaud had a bad weekend.
Mm.
Okay. So it's false because it's not good, but it's bad. And number two would be, okay, number two, or letter B, Arnaud lost his camera at the football match. So the answer is false.
Mm.
Okay?
Yes.
Why? Why is it false? Because he lost it on the bus.
Fast. Yes.
Yes. So not at the football, but he lost it. Okay, he lost it at the bus. Okay. Next, letter C, that would be false also. Okay, why is it false? Because Arnaud went to the bus company office. So Arnaud, he telephoned the bus company. Okay? So Arnaud telephoned, okay, the bus company. Okay, he doesn't he doesn't go or went to the bus company, but he telephoned. Okay,
Mm.
so
Okay.
that would be the wrong one. Went but telephone. Arnaud lost his camera. Okay, not at the bus, not at the football match. Next, letter D. So in letter D is true. Okay, so that would be true. Then letter E, that would also be true. In letter F, so this one is false. So why is it becomes, or it makes false? Because okay, letter F rather, letter F, sorry, is true, but in letter G, that would be false. So why it makes false? Because they will go to the police in 10 minutes. So not immediately.
Mm.
Okay. So in 10 minutes. Okay? So that makes it false. Okay, Tao?
Yes.
Okay, now, um, sorry, we cannot hear this one anymore because it doesn't have a CD in here. Okay, now, learning tip in here, Tao. When
Yes.
you check your answers, think about why you got them right or you got them wrong. If
Mm.
you know why you got something wrong, maybe you won't make the same mistake again. Because the purpose of listening is um, what is one? The purpose of listening is that in order for us to sharpen our our mind, okay, with also with the words in here. So let's say for example, if you are listening to something, you have also your eyes also the looks for the expressions in here, right?
Mm.
Okay, in
Yes.
order for you to answer whether this one is false or true or false, right? Okay. And then if you hear something that is not true with this particular expression compared to the audio, so you should have to you can say that that would be false because according to the audio this one is the correct one, but according to
Mm.
the expression, okay, this one, so that means it should be false.
Mm.
Okay, Tao.
Yes.
Okay, next. Speaking, again, saying what happened. So speaking strategy, avoiding repetition. So if you're talking about repetition, that means avoiding,
Mm.
avoiding to repeat the same again
Mm.
or to repeat that one again. So that
Mm.
would be
Mm.
repetition. Now look at
Repetition.
this extracts from David and Arnaud's conversation. Listen again and circle what they actually said. So we can't we can't we can't listen to that particular CD. So what we can do is actually uh-huh, letter B. No. In letter A, it says in here, David, did you get it back? So the answer of Arnaud is no, I didn't. Okay? So that
Yes.
would be the answer. No, I didn't. Okay. In letter B, Arnaud said, well, I'm free now. Are you free? Are you? Okay.
Mm.
So the correct answer is are you?
Are you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. No, actually, this one is in the conversation of David and Arnaud. So, Arnaud said, no, I didn't. Then it's in here, are you? According to him.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. So let's try to understand this one. If their answer in answering the question, did you get it back? Is this correct to say, no, I didn't? Or which do you think would be the more correct one? No, I didn't get it back.
No need for no need to repeat again.
Yes, okay. So that's the reason why avoiding repetition. Okay, because it's in there, right? Did you get it back? So it's in there. So no need to say, no, I didn't get it back. So you just have to say, no, I didn't. Okay, next. Well, I'm free now. Are you free? Okay.
Yes.
So, what do you think would be the better way? Are you free or is it are you?
I do.
Yes. Again, no need to repeat because it's in here. Well, I'm free now. Okay. Are
Mm.
you? Okay. So I have to go to the back. Okay, next. Choose two reasons why David and Arnaud leave out words. Okay. A. They are lazy and don't want to repeat the information. So
No.
um, according to in here, why is it, what's the reason? Okay, two reasons why David and Arnaud leave out words. Just
Mm.
like, why is it they will not going to say it? No, I didn't get it back. Okay, are you free? Okay, so what's the reason? Letter B, it's not necessary to repeat information. Letter
Yes.
C, they don't know what to say. Or letter D, it helps the conversation move naturally. So what do you think would be two best answers?
The number B and D.
Yes, okay. The reason why they leave out words because it's not necessary to repeat the information because it's already there. Okay? And it helps the conversation move naturally. It doesn't mean that if you leave out words, you are lazy,
Mm.
right? And you don't want to repeat the information.
Mm.
Okay?
Mm.
And if you leave out words, it doesn't mean that you don't know what to say.
Mm.
But in English, it's more correct not to repeat the information because the information is in there already. Like for example, if someone would ask you, let's say, shall we say, um, okay, have you taken your or eaten your lunch?
Mm.
Okay, so this one is a question. Have you eaten your lunch? So, what do you think would be the best answer for this? Have you eaten your lunch?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So, you may say yes, I. So what do you think would be the correct one? I have or I had?
I have.
Okay, yes, I have. Okay. Are we going to say yes, I have eaten my lunch? Okay. So, can we say this one, Tao? Yes, I have eaten my lunch.
Mm.
So again, this one is repetition. Okay?
Yes.
So we do not repeat the information because the information is there already. So what is the best thing to do is this one. Yes, I have.
Mm.
Okay? So no need to say, I have eaten my lunch. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so that would be it. Next, speak up. So Arnaud and David talk again later. Look at part of their conversation and complete the gaps with an expression from the box. Okay, so these are the words. I'd like to, yours, I haven't, I didn't, did you, it. So
Mm.
according to David, and how was the rest of your weekend, Arnaud? According to Arnaud, not bad, thanks. So how was yours? So yours is given. So what do you think would be the next one? David, according to David, good. I went out for dinner with some friends on Saturday. I heard there was a free concert in the park, but I didn't go. So what do you think would be? the correct answer in here, Tao.
Go.
Free concert in the park, but I didn't go.
Go. Go it.
Ah, so, what do you think? I'd like to. I haven't. I didn't. Did you eat? Because this one is a question, right?
But I didn't.
Yes. So, what do you think?
Did you?
Yes, that would be correct. So, did you? Okay, why is it did you? Okay, again, going back to our lesson last time on the first lesson that we had, right? If we have a negative statement like, but I didn't go, right? So this one is a negative statement. So therefore, the question should be in the positive statement. So did you? Okay.
Mm.
If this one is positive, let's say for example, but I I go. Okay, let's say for example, but I go. So
Mm.
you should have to say, didn't you?
Mm.
Right? So that
Yes.
would be the question. Next, Arnaud said no.
I didn't.
Yes. Okay. So no, I didn't. Okay. Now look at again that one. Why is it he's not going to say that there that no, I didn't go? Because again, it's not necessary to repeat the information. Next, it was too cold. I went to the movies instead. According to David, oh yes, what did you see? So according to Arnaud, Star Wars, they were showing the second one. It was great. Have
Seen
you
it?
seen?
Seen it?
Okay, have you seen it? Yes, so that would be correct. Have you seen it? Okay. Next. No.
I haven't.
Okay. I haven't. Okay. But,
I'd like to.
yes, but I'd like to. Okay. I've only seen the first one. Okay. Now, let's try to converse this one, Tao. So I will be David and you are Arnaon. Okay?
Okay.
And how was the rest of your weekend, Arnaud?
Not bad, thanks. How was yours?
Good. I went out for dinner with some friends on Saturday. I heard there was a free concert in the park, but I didn't go. Did you?
No, I didn't. It was too cold. I went to the movie instead.
Oh, yeah. What did you see?
Star Wars. They were showing the second one. It was great. It was great. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't, but I'd like to. I've only seen the first one. Let's try to exchange now, Tao. You will be
Okay.
David and I will be Arnaud. Okay, go.
Okay. And how was the rest of your weekend, Arnold?
Not bad, thanks. How was yours?
Good. I went out for dinner with some friends on Saturday. I heard there was a free concert in the park, but I didn't go. Did you?
No, I didn't. It was too cold. I went to the movies instead.
Oh, yeah. What did you see?
Star Wars, they were showing the second one. It was great. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't, but I'd like to. I was only seen the first one.
Good job. Okay. Very
Yeah.
good job, Tao. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can be able to like express naturally, okay? Speaking, you can speak naturally, okay, as if you are David or Arnaon, okay,
Yeah.
because they were speaking naturally, so that would be good, right? Okay, now listen and check your answers. Let's try if we have the CD with 35. 35. Oh, I don't have that one, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So we don't have a CD now. In number 4, let's try if we have 36. Oh, we don't have also
Mm.
36. Okay, now imagine you are Arnaod. Cover the conversation above and talk to David. Use the words below to help you. Okay, let's try, huh?
Mm.
Let's try to supply in here the words, okay, with regards to their conversations. Let's try. According to David, and how was the rest of your weekend, Arnaud? So Arnaud said, not bad. Yours? Not bad, thanks. How was yours? So according to David, good. I went out for dinner with some friends earlier. There was a free concert at the bar, but I didn't go. Did you? Okay,
No,
according to Arnaud, no.
no, I didn't.
Okay, so you have to say no. I didn't.
It
So,
was too cold.
yes, it was too cold. And then,
I went to the movie
yes,
instead.
I went to the movie instead. Okay, so that would be it. Okay. Oh, it's here, right? Ah, no, no, it's there. Okay. We need to, okay, check that one. Okay, next. According to David, oh yeah, what did you see? Star
Star,
Wars.
Star Wars. They were showing the second one. It
Okay.
was great. Do you have you seen it?
Okay, so they were showing the second one. Okay, and then it was great. Okay, and then have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be it. Now, again, Tao, even if it's not the same with this conversation,
Yes.
you can still make your own, right?
Mm.
Okay, okay. Then after that, no, I haven't, but I'd like to. I've only seen the first one. Now, can we also use other expressions in here aside from this one. Let's say, for example, good. I went out for dinner with some friends on Saturday. I heard there was a free concert in the park, but I didn't go. Did you? So, aside from this, can we also make another reply to that particular conversation? Can we say no? Okay. I, of course, we have to follow I didn't. And then the reason, let's say, for example, Tao, no, I didn't. It
No.
was, let's say, for example, I have a busy day. Okay.
Busy.
Yeah, busy day.
Mm.
Okay. So, okay, I have a busy day. So I just had to stay at home.
Mm.
Okay? So
Yes.
yes, instead of telling this one, we can also replace this one, right? If this one would be the reason why you didn't go, right?
Mm.
Okay, you can also say no, I didn't. I have a busy day, so I just had to stay at home.
Mm.
Okay? You
Yes.
you can say that one also. Or like it in here. Oh yeah, what did you see? So they were showing the second one. It was great. Have you seen it? So what do you think would be the expression that we can replace with this one? Tao. Can we also say, let's say for example, we can also say that, okay, let's say I see the second. Okay, I see the second one.
Mm.
Okay. It was fun and it was fun and it was fun and great. Okay. And then you can ask also have okay. If you have time, okay, come and see it. Okay? So we can
Yes.
also say this one. So I see the second one. It was fun and great. If you have time, come and see it. Okay? So we can
Mm.
also use this one, Tao.
Yes.
Okay. So, learning tip. To help a conversation going, don't just answer questions. Make sure you ask them too, like David and Arnaon. Okay, look at this one. What are the questions they said? Let's say, for example, did you? Okay, in order to what? In order
Mm.
to keep the conversations going. Because if you just stop it in here, let's say, good, I went for dinner with some friends on Saturday. I heard there was a free concert in the park, but I didn't go. And then you just stop there. You didn't ask question. So it will not to keep the conversation going.
Yes.
Okay? So it ends there. It ends there. Okay? Like for example, in here also, how was the rest of your weekend, Arnaud? So Arnaud said, not bad. Yours? So this one is also a question
Mm.
that he asked also Arnaud's weekend. So according to David, not bad. Then after that, also David asked question. How
Mm.
was yours? To keep the conversation going. Okay, so that it will not end the conversation.
Mm.
Okay, now, so that
Okay.
would be it. Another one. Oh yeah, what did you see? Okay,
Mm.
yeah. So it's also a question. And then after that one, this one is the reply. And then you ask again a question. Have you seen it? Okay, and
Mm.
then after that, David said, no, I haven't. Okay, I'd like to, but I'd only seen the first one. And that cuts the conversation. And that would be the end already because no question at all.
Yeah.
Okay, Tao?
Yeah.
Okay, next. It's in here in 30. Number 5, listen and answer the questions about you. Try not to repeat unnecessary words. Let's try if we have track 37. I don't have still 37. Okay? So,
Mm.
let's do this one. How was your weekend? So, can we do that one orally, Tao? How was your weekend?
Mm. Mm. It's funny.
Okay, it was funny. So to keep
Mm.
the conversation going, so you have to ask me also.
How about you?
That's correct. Very good. Oh, I have a bad weekend. Okay.
Mm.
I
Mm.
have a bad weekend because I just had to stay at home and doing nothing because of the bad weather today. Okay. What about you?
Mm.
Okay, so that would also be the conversation to keep going, right? So,
Yes.
question letter B. What was the last movie you saw?
Mm.
Okay.
Actually, I don't remember.
Okay.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then yeah,
Yes.
you can also say that, oh, actually, I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Mm.
Okay, but what about you?
Oh.
You can also ask,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Mm.
Yeah. So, okay, what was the
Honest
movie
lie.
last movie you saw? Okay, what was the last movie you saw? So your answer would be, oh, I
Oh, I'm sorry. I
I
really
remember.
don't remember the
Oh,
last one. I I really I don't remember.
okay. Ask,
Haha.
yeah. How about
How
you?
about you?
Yeah, actually, if I make my mind, or no, or if it's correct, I can
Mm.
still remember that the last movie that I saw was Titanic.
Oh, Titanic.
Yeah, so that was the
Okay.
last movie I saw. And
Mm.
that was a very memorable movie for me, okay?
Mm.
Because it's a love story between
Rose.
Jack and Rose. Oh, you know
Yes.
that also.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Mm.
so that would be it. And then what was like?
Well,
What was it like?
what was it like?
Yeah, that movie, what was it like?
It's so romantic.
Ah, yeah, okay. So it was romantic. Okay. Then when did you last go on a holiday?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. And then you
Uh,
can also ask also
uh,
person, right? Okay. What about
uh,
you?
what about you? Mm.
Oh, actually, I had a holiday 5 years ago
Mm.
to go on a holiday 5 years ago.
Who did
Okay.
you go with?
Oh, it's my family, okay,
Uh,
together with my family. So all of us go for a holiday.
uh,
And yeah, did you have a good time?
mm, yes, I did.
Yes, me
Uh,
too.
okay.
Okay, me
Yes.
too. Okay, so that would be some what is on some tricks in
Mm,
order to keep the conversation going. Okay,
mm,
so that would be the best thing to do that we should have to remember. Okay, Toy.
mm, mm,
And for the sound smart pronunciation of did you? Okay,
mm.
again, listen to this question. Did you get it back? So let's try, huh? If we have CD number 38. Oh, we have. Okay,
Oh,
we have to listen.
Recording 38. Did you get it back?
Hmm. Okay, so how do we pronounce it? Dija. Okay, it should be
mm.
dija. Did you get it back?
Teacher.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So it should
It's
be
so
dija.
difficult.
Yeah, that's correct. Actually, just like wa.
This.
Okay, what day?
Uh,
Okay, right? Remember that
what
one?
day?
We do
Yes,
not
yes,
pronounce the
yes.
T. So it should
Mm.
be what day,
What
what
day?
time, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. But again, I
Teacher.
have to clarify that one
Teacher.
again, huh? If we just have to let's say for example, to write only the word this one, it's
Mm.
just we can pronounce the T, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, we can pronounce the T, what? But
Mm.
if we are going to use that in a sentence, let's say what day, so we do not pronounce the T. But if we just had to do like this, pronounce the T.
Mm.
Okay? Pronounce the
Yes.
T, Tao. What? But if
What?
we use that one in a sentence, we do not pronounce the T. So that we, what day? Okay?
What day?
What
What
time?
day? What time?
Yes. What
What time?
time?
What time?
So, what time? Okay? Now,
Yes.
also same thing with this one. Did ya? So
Teacher.
did you get it back? Okay?
Teacher.
Did ya? Yes.
Teacher. Get
Yes.
it back.
Okay. So that would be it. Okay. Here, ask questions using the words pala. Did ya? Example, did ya? Did you have a good weekend? Okay. Did ya?
Teacher have
Yeah.
a good
Okay.
weekend. Mm.
Then we have also,
What?
again,
What did you do?
yeah,
What?
what do you
What?
do? Okay,
What
what
did
do
you?
you do? Okay.
Okay.
Next, we have also,
Where?
did you,
Did, did you? Did you?
did you
Did
go to
you?
the cinema? Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
And then we have also here,
was
what
was
did you see?
uh
Okay.
mm,
what did
mm,
you see? Okay.
mm.
What about this one?
did did
Yeah,
you,
did you?
did you lie?
Yeah. Did you
Hmm.
like the film?
Did you
Okay.
like the
And
film?
then we have also
Did you go
with
with your
friends.
friend?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's in here. Okay. I'm sorry. It should be what did
What
you
did
do?
you do?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
And then did you go with your friends?
Did
Okay.
you?
So that
Mm,
would be it, Tao. Okay. Now, I guess we're already done with this one.
mm,
Okay. Unit 5. And we will be going to, we're not yet done. We still
mm.
have to do letter C on the next meeting now. Okay, so
Yes,
that would
yes.
be on, so we will be meeting on,
Wednesday?
yeah, on Wednesday. That would be on the 18th. But
Yes.
yeah, next week we don't have class.
Yes, that's
Okay, we
right.
don't have class because of the Tet holiday. So we
Yes.
still have one meeting. So that's going to be on
Um,
January 18, 2023.
yes.
Okay, so do
Yes.
you have any questions so far, Toy?
No
Ataw?
more. No more.
No
Thank you.
more. So thank you so much for your time. We'll see you
Okay.
again this
Okay,
coming
thank you.
Wednesday.
See you again.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye.